I thought this was a good one.
It was. It was deep and it was moving.
It was moving. I felt like that I could relate to a lot of what Sam was feeling, but also what was the Black Winter Soldier's name? Isaiah was saying.
Yeah. Me too.
Hi everybody.
Hello everyone. How y'all doing?
If you're new here, I'm Kathy.
I'm Tom.
And we're the Marvelous Donohues.
Marvel heads, welcome. And my shirt, still wearing it, welcomes you.
His shirt welcomes you, but I too welcome you. And like I was saying, if you're new here, we're the Marvelous Donohues, and we review Disney Plus TV shows about Marvel. They have a whole new series of Marvel TV shows that they're producing, and we decided that we love them so much, we'd like to share that love with you, our YouTube family known as the Marvel Heads.
That's right. Tonight, or today, we're going to be doing episode 5. See how quick that was? Mm-hmm. We're going to do 5 of, I was going to say Captain America, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You thought I was going to say Falcon and the Snowman.
No. We are doing episode 5, but first we want to do a shout out to our 20 subscribers.
Oh, wait a minute. I get to use both hands in this one. Let me see.
We made it, you guys. Without your help, we couldn't have gotten this far. But you know what? We know that this is only the beginning.
That's right.
But we want to do that 20 subscribers giveaway because we promise we're going to figure out how to do it. But first, we need for you to do something for us.
What's that?
Like, subscribe, and comment, okay?
Please.
And then you need to go over to our Instagram channel and like and subscribe and comment there, because that's how we're going to do our drawing, and then we can be able to IM you through Instagram, and you can give us all your information so we can send out that prize. We're thinking about a gift card or a t-shirt or something.
And if you really want this, let us know. I will give you my t-shirt.
No, he will not.
No, I will not.
Don't
even.
It's a joke. Yes, he will not.
T-shirt.
He will not. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll try to find another t-shirt like that and send it to you.
All right.
Yeah. So.
In case you hadn't noticed, perhaps, my wife and I both are quaffing new hairstyles tonight.
Well, I had this before, and then I put my braids in. Now I'm taking them out. Sure. So
I think this is the Wakandan warrior. Kind of Wakanda warrior.
Wait,
look.
Wakanda warriors are those ladies are bald.
Oh, never mind. But I have and you can interchange this if you want, since we're in like a timeline thing, where this is the Winter Soldier look. It's also the Loki look.
Oh yeah.
Kind of, I guess we could say now.
Now.
So
okay.
I'll go either way.
But we'd also like to make a quick shout out to our ESL learners.
Bienvenidos amigos. Buenos dias.
Buenos noches. And konnichiwa. And what is
Bonjour.
it? Bonjour.
Mon ami. In case you're French.
Yes, but thank you for joining us, you guys. And we hope that you're learning a lot just by watching this show.
Yes,
it's a lot of fun, and we don't use a lot of slang, but still, it could help you learn English quicker by listening to us when we're not messing up.
That's right, and we try not to mess up.
We try not to.
And we are, in case you don't remember or didn't know, we are the greatest.
Our best.
We're the best, the greatest Marvel review YouTube channel in the universe. When I say universe, I mean cinematic and otherwise, and I'm going to go on a limb here, even including the DC. I get to say this on this channel, DC Comics.
Wait, we don't mention DC
cinematic universe.
We don't mention DC over here. But if you're watching our Instagram today, you're one of our followers, right in front of our house, close to our house was a DC flash ban, and I think somebody's stalking us.
Someone from DC is trying to get in on the goods.
Yes, they are. It was so weird. But go to our Instagram, the Marvelous Donohues, and you will see what I'm talking about because we took a picture of it.
Right.
It was around our way, okay?
That's right.
But listen, we digress, and we know we just want to get to the nitty gritty. Let's start talking about episode 5.
Look,
come on, Tom.
I'm going to be honest. I am still kind of in shock from episode 4, but we pick up. This is what I call after the shield. This is after that heinous murder.
Yeah.
If I'll call it what it is. Murder of that poor flag smasher at the hands of John Walker. Killing the wrong person, of course, as we all kind of know as we unwrap this story.
Exactly.
But this was also he had remorse, he had guilt, he had bad feelings. Sam and Bucky catch up to him, and then we get into, I'm going to say, kind of a WWF thing. This was battle for the shield.
It was. Listen, you guys. So John Walker's walking down, and I'm serious. It's scary.
It is.
He's like having these flashbacks of what was the guy's name? Hoskins being killed.
Lamar. I think it's Lamar, yeah.
Lamar, but also the Lamar talking to him and telling him all these things, and he's taking the serum, so the serum's probably making him flip out too. Yeah. But he is really, excuse me, you guys, nose position a little bit, but he's just flipping out. Yeah. So they get to, he gets to this barn, and Sam and Bucky have followed him here, right? So he's on his knees and he's holding his head. All these, it's kind of like a PTSD sort of breakdown.
Yeah.
And he stands up and he tells them, he sees them. He's like, they're like, give me that shield,
Give me that darn shield, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he says, I remember the famous line in this one is, you don't want to do this, and Bucky's like, yeah, we do.
Yes, I do, because Bucky, he wants that shield, so he's like, yeah, I do. I do want to do this.
Remember the previous episodes, Bucky's like, why don't we just take the shield to ourselves?
Yeah,
remember
why don't we just beat him up?
If you haven't watched it, please go back. Not now. We'll go back later and watch that.
Yeah, but now's their chance.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
It was WWF. It was Smackdown.
Yes.
It was.
Look, they had to... Wait. This is the... what do you call it? Spoiler alert. They had to break his arm to get that shield. Because... two of them, they were fighting because Sam, he don't have no strength.
He gives
like
as good
that.
as he gets.
He does, but they had to double team him and break his arm to get the shield from him, and he was losing it.
Yeah.
And Bucky was so angry, and he was just like, but Hoskins wasn't going down like that.
No.
He was fighting. If you got to break somebody's arm to get something.
You mean Walker.
Sorry. Walker. John Walker. He wasn't going out like that. He was full on madness. You aren't taking this from me. So he tried to behead Sam too a couple of times. He wanted to use that shield to cut his head. I know. I was like, Tom, it's something wrong with him for real.
Yeah, he's unraveled. His onion, we talk about in the previous episode, peeling the onion. His onion has broken wide open and is just spewing all over the place.
Yes.
It's just terrible. We get to the part where, okay, where's Carly? There's still that theme about where's Carly? She went back to camp. She's trying to figure out what she's going to do. We meet Julie Louise-Dreyfus, who's now Valentina Fontaine.
Oh, this is after John Walker's
gets stripped of his Captain
everything.
America. Guess what? They did him big time. No pension, no 401k, no whatever, no retirement,
nothing.
And if you're all, we're both former military. If you know the military, that's everything. That's everything. Everything.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
So, so Valentina Fontaine comes in and says, hey.
Julia Louise-Dreyfus. I love her. Her hair is like purple. She's wearing like this purple coat. She's like, dink, dink, dink with these shoes
Let
on.
me tell you something. I'm just going to say one of the biggest things I liked about this series is the ladies are styling. You like styling ladies? They're styling. First Wakanda warriors, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
She's like,
nobody's slouchy. Really.
So she gets her butt up in there between John and his wife, and was like, "You don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah.
We know you took the serum, so just be on the call, be on the wake for me, okay?"
Yeah. And if anybody out there kind of knows a little more about Valentina Fontaine,
yes,
we kind of do, because I know she has a very long lineage with Marvel. So just let us know about that.
Yeah, tell us about it.
And then the other question is, remember the old show, the old thing, Where's Waldo? It's like, where's Zemo?
Oh, yeah.
So guess what? They catch up to Zemo, don't they?
Yeah. It's so Bucky shows up. Zemo's at the old
Sokovia Memorial, where he's trying to get them to come. And they figured, guess what? We know where he's at.
Right. Sam doesn't go, but Bucky goes, and someone else shows up.
Wakanda?
The Wakanda warrior women, yes. And you know what? Something weird happened. This exchange between Bucky and the girl and him.
Yeah.
But they're not going to kill Zemo.
Right.
They're going to seem like they're going to try to rehabilitate him. They said he's going to live out the rest of his life there with us in Wakanda. And it didn't seem like, they were going to kill him or anything.
And since the phrase White Wolf is taken by Bucky, what are they going to name? What nickname are they going to give Zemo? I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, I don't know. But I thought that was, if you guys interpret that differently, let me know. But I just was like, well, it didn't seem like they were going to kill him.
Right. And you know what I'm suspecting? I'm suspecting we're going to hear more about this in Black Panther 2.
Yeah.
When that comes out. We don't know.
Yeah.
So anyway, we move on. This is a very, I feel like it's a very powerful episode, because this is about choice. This is about things are cause and effect. Like you do something else happens. We pick up with Sam.
Oh yeah.
Talking to Isaiah. This is probably for me. This is probably maybe for her. This is the most moving part of the episode, that Isaiah and Sam are talking, and there's not only a generational difference,
right,
but there's also a thought difference about how this is going, and Isaiah's saying to Sam, if this doesn't bother you, if these things don't bother you, you're blind. Right.
And I feel like that Isaiah, when I saw Isaiah, I thought about my mom, because my mom comes from a generation where there was colored only toilets, and whites only, and the black people had to go in through the back door. And this episode, Isaiah had a lot of things that he was unpacking. He showed Sam the pictures of his wife that he had lost, his children that he never got to know. And he said, my whole life was taken away from me. And he feels like Sam is idealistic. And I'm not saying that my mom is like that she's not idealistic, because my mom feels like everybody has the opportunity to change, and the world can change too. But she lived through a part of history that was very demeaning to African Americans.
Yeah, racial hatred. It's racial bigotry, hatred, everything. Yeah.
And when Isaiah was talking to Sam, that bigotry and hatred and the way he had been imprisoned made him feel like, I didn't get a chance to be a hero. And for me, I think he's told him, no self-respecting black man would ever want to be Captain America. But if you think about that,
they also asked a revelation to Sam. They said, do you think that they being the establishment, would ever let a black man, a man of color, be Captain America?
Right. But I think Sam is idealistic, or he wouldn't be an Avenger. And all these things that Sam is talking about and feeling and questioning, because I felt like too was a little insulting for him saying, well, you're in no self-respecting black man want to be Captain America. Why not? That to me is untrue, because Captain America represents America, and we're all people,
not just one group of people, but all people. And yes, you want to be Captain America because you're representing the best. It doesn't matter what color you are.
You're representing America at its finest ideals, even if those ideals aren't living up to what they're supposed to be for the person that's wearing or carrying the shield.
Right. And it's, we go back to, talk to her earlier about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. saying, it's the content of your character and not the color of your skin that makes you who you are.
That it does. And that's what Sam represents.
Yes.
He represents the ideal Captain America of whomever wants to be Captain America, but
that's right.
But yeah, it was very deep, and I feel like that we can go into other aspects of that, but for right now we'll just move on to the next part of Sam's life, because we dive into Sam thinks about this, and where does he go? He goes home, where he knows he can be himself and start thinking about things.
So he's this is getting into a lot of friendships. It's getting interracial relationships. Sam and Bucky.
Yes,
we talk a little bit more about that, and then of course even Hoskins and Walker.
Yes,
how much that John Walker loved Hoskins, how much Hoskins loved John
Walker.
But we go into getting a little bit more of the onion opened up. We're looking at Sam's family. He goes back. He's trying to help her sisters with the shrimp boat. I always think about Forrest Gump when I think of shrimp boat captain. Yeah. But anyway, helping with that. Bucky comes in, helps him out.
He shows up because Bucky's he's not sure where he fits in now. Everybody has a story. Right. Yes, these are characters, but they have a story, and that's why they become endearing to us and like real people.
And that's why this episode was so profound and provocative, that it was really, as I say before, you've seen our other episodes. This is beyond the obvious. This is beyond the facade of them being superheroes.
Yes. You're digging into the lifestyle and the feelings of the characters themselves. Now we know, hey, Sam's from Louisiana. Bucky, he wants to do something different. But he also, when he comes to help Sam, they have deep conversations. He says, Sam, you know what? I never thought about the racial aspects. Captain America and I never thought about the racial aspects of you picking up of the shield.
Yeah, because this was a come to some awareness for Bucky. Because remember, beginning of the series, he's like, I just don't understand you, dude. Why did you get the shield up? And everybody is ribbing him and really ridiculing him for doing that. But there was something more, that unless you live the experience and you walk the walk of someone who has to go through that, a person of color, the racial bigotry, the hatred, unless you walk a mile in someone's shoes, I know that's an old cliche from way back, you may not appreciate what Sam appreciates, whether that's really appreciation or not, because
you just don't have that understanding.
You don't have the understanding.
And Bucky said, now that we talk, now that I know you, now that I know your story, I'm living in your house, I know what this is all about, and I know what this means to you. And he says, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I felt like, you just should have did this, but, it turns around. Sam's like, listen, I'm a counselor and a social worker. Let's talk about what's eating you. And he helps Bucky. He helps Bucky, and Sam goes on the train, and he feels like he's ready, to take on what's next. And at the end, Bucky asked the Wakandans, somewhere in the middle, not the end, for a gift. And he brought that gift to Sam. He said, this is from the Wakandans. And Sam opens it up, and we find out what's in that next time.
Next time, when she and I first saw the episode, we're like, what's in it? And we had all these ideas about what it was.
Yes.
We can't wait till the next episode.
We cannot wait until the next episode.
And that is the final episode of this series, episode 6.
Wow.
I can't, just when I was getting into it and getting really jazzed.
Right. Yeah, and let me tell you guys, if you guys have comments about the things that we talk about and what we say, because we're telling you just to comment, not just, but please comment about these episodes, because they're deep, they're meaningful, and if you have some experiences you want to share with the Marvel Head family, we'd love for you to do that.
Please do, because this is a very, if I was going to say this is the most moving episode in the series so far, I would say yes, because it really makes you look beyond what we know, what you know, because all experiences are not necessarily shared experiences.
Right. But it resonates to where we are today in society.
It is.
And that's why I love this Falcon and the Winter Soldier series so much.
Yes.
But again, listen, that's it for now.
That's it?
Yes, that's it.
No more shirt? Not today.
Not today. Not today.
But please watch the rest of our videos. Go back, like, and subscribe.
Yes.
And get ready for the 20 subscriber
20 subscribers!
contest.
Oh my gosh,
I
you
got a chance to do
guys.
this again. There we go.
But that's it from now. I'm Kathy.
I'm Tom.
And we're the Marvelous Donohues.
Have a great day, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.